Yo. What's up? Hey, you already know what's going down. It's Caps and Crowns, and we got another one. Salute to Corey with the wine. I got a little bit on deck, too. Look, this nigga bottle gone. Look at this shit. What did you drink? Oh. We got some new Jimmy Jones. That's why you clicked on this, so let's go ahead and get to this. Jomo, let's get it. You know, old nigga vibes tonight. BBL, mami.
Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones.
Static Selector.
What you have to say about it?
You gotta remind them who you are.
Okay.
Remind
New York
them who
shit.
you are.
Oh yeah, this like a this definitely Dipset Heatmakers vibes.
When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I could put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the hard. But I'm lying though, right? I've been in powwows where they scream Lottie. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA's looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. Back to back. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. And now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. Ask about me. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No,
Could have blended that better, director. Whoever edited.
Been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No caption.
Run that back.
Yeah, go to that part when it transitioned a little bit further before they went to Cali. Yeah.
You saw Belly, ask about me. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No caption, no. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No caption that. No shit. We not jacking that. Got a place that we go that. We not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. I need my shit. So what more you wanna ask them? Ask me. The niggas taught me how to rap and I want platinum. They didn't think that I started rapping, I would lap them. Everybody know for diplomats I was the captain. You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are.
Oh, yes, you have.
Remind them you a star. Remind them, Jomo. Shit. Is he a Bronx? Is he a Harlem nigga? Weak Sav. Fuck all that. Tell me what's the problem, nigga.
Oh, this got cam lines in it.
Let me answer your questions. I'm a legend up in 2 barrels. Kevin Childs, I'm a duck in the federals. That's what my mama.
What y'all said?
I don't like.
Been cooking Cam this whole verse.
Yeah, he has. Yes.
Yeah. But I will talk about it after the reaction. We'll talk about
drama. These niggas was never wild. I know you. When Tifa Hilltop will bring the work down for me. I keep playing, my young boys will burn the earth down for me. I got them playing in the field, it's like the first down, homie. You niggas is acting like bitches, will pull your skirt down, homie. Shit. But Steph-Law, they try knock me off my dean. I been a shooter, it's over, you stupid, with Kappas on the scene. I went the trial, I beat that, came back as Capo of the team. Mom shit. It's still a Billy World, silly girl. You know I'm a max, so I gotta stay trendy. Keep some apes with me, nigga.
I feel like 5H is
got
important.
my hat on, nigga. Trendy.
That's the
Keep
apartment.
some apes with me, nigga.
That's his grandma's apartment. That's the
Okay.
apartment they used to hang out in.
Where you at?
My hat on, nigga. Fuck is wrong with
Hip hop
you?
historian shit.
All my lokes worldwide, you know how we get
Okay. Am I the only nigga that's aged out of the nigga talking at the end of the record?
I like it.
Word.
I like it.
Okay. I be ready to
Say
go.
in the verse. Say in the verse, my boy. Let that shit ride so I can spit a couple bars. Shit.
I be ready to go. Niggas be talking. That's J. Cole be talking. I be like, nigga, it's 2 minutes left on this record. What are you next? Every J. Cole
A 16
record, I'm
conversation.
I'm a big J. Cole fan. Any J. Cole record where he starts talking for over a minute, I could not tell you what he said. I skipped it every time. I'm not fit. That nigga did a whole credits on one of his albums one time.
Forest Hill Drive.
Nigga, just
did
bring
that
back
too,
the.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, I probably never heard that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he did that. Anyways, man, salute to Jim Jones, man. Salute to Jim Jones. I love this record, but I'm gonna let Karan go first.
This funny story. Jim Jones was actually going to sign J. Cole, and he didn't because his record deal was fucked up, and he didn't want. He knew that his label was going to shelf him, and he didn't want J. Cole to get shelved, and that led him to sign in the Rock Nation. So thank you, Cole, for being. I mean, thank you, Jimmy, for doing that. That's real nigga shit. This song was it's personal to me and it's perfect. Number one, the entire look, the entire video, the name of the song, all of this is off the Cameron rant. Cam is the first nigga I ever heard called Jimmy Jomo. He named the song Jomo. Said he wasn't a real blood. He couldn't go to LA. He shot the video in Compton with all the bloods. He answered a bunch
The
of
Certified
shit.
Savage one. Certified Gangster, my bad.
Please don't do
I'm
that.
tripping.
What's up? So he answered a lot of shit. He even when Cam named names, Jim named the same names in the rhyme. This is one of them things. It's not the equivalent of Scotty and Michael getting into it, but it feels that way. This is nasty. And just on a personal tip, I didn't like Cam using his friendship as like, oh, you was a fan, because him and Jimmy was like, that's that. And Jimmy, when he did admit it, that hurt his feelings. Like, oh, our relationship wasn't shit. We never really fucked with you. You was just a fan. You just like what? Because you could have easily went to another nigga house. You didn't have to hang out with me for 30 years in a row. But
Yeah.
it'd be like that, man. Niggas grow apart, and it's unfortunate. It's super unfortunate.
Our niggas be cool.
Nah. That might be over. Because how Jim feel about Mace is not changing. And that's what this is about. This is about Jim being like, how could you go back and fuck with Mace? Well, this is fire. Mace taught him how to rap, and now he raps better than anybody in the dips. No, Mace and Jim said, like, that's why Jim said the line, niggas taught me how to rap. Now I'm platinum. Niggas didn't think I would lap them. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, I thought you would say he rap better than Mace. I was like, oh, sorry. But
he does rap better than Mace today.
Jim?
Yeah, okay. I would rather hear a Jim. Now, if they're freestyling, Mace probably going to get that. But if you ask me, do I want to hear the new Mace record or the new Jim Jones record? By a million miles, I want to hear the Jim Jones record. I never want to hear another Mace record.
You think Jim can beat Mace in the verses?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No, if Mace is rapping with this type of production, I think he could fuck Jim up. Mace's production. He can make it.
Jimmy will make the verses closer. Wait a minute. I do think he can win in the verses, because how verses work, I'm allowed to use records that I'm featured on as well. So that means all the Dipset, the Cam records, the Certified Gangster, all the Jada. Yeah, it could get sticky, because the shit with Puff, it might wear thin in the verses. It might wear, and I'm Puff's biggest fan. No, that's where it will wear thin. The Puff records, the Harlem World, the Shake Dancy records would play better outside of the city of New York right now. I low key, Jimmy will apply pressure.
I don't know that to be true.
No.
I don't know that to
Shiny
be true.
Suit records come on. I think it might be a problem.
I feel like niggas. I feel like New York, especially, will definitely still champion the music more than people outside of it.
Feel So Good, especially with Puffy's new reputation. Feel So Good will fall flat right now versus Jim Street records with Jadakiss and with Cameron on them. They will fall flat right
now. Comes on. They're not going crazy in that bitch.
Whose part? Well, Mace is going to do his part, and then I'm telling you,
rap all of it.
Yeah, so Mace has the bigger records. Obviously, he's the bigger artist. What I'm saying is, a lot of the dancey, puffy, a lot of the Puff swag right now will fall flat in this New York crowd, where Jimmy's going to have all the blood niggas in the front row. It's just going to be a different vibe.
Maybe.
You got a point.
Maybe. I don't have much to say about the record myself. Like, I like the record. I think he was spitting in it. Jim is definitely what we were saying before we came on air with this was the most improved, one of the most improved, if not the most improved artist in hip hop history. Like his earlier shit compared to his shit now, just fucking night and day, bro. Like I'm talking about the brightest part of the day and the night, the darkest part of the night. Like it's completely the other side. And he's went from like somebody who was like a sidekick who was looked at like a sidekick to the main nigga, to like somebody who's pinned rappers respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Jimmy Jones turned into Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. But yeah, I like the record. I like the fucking old school Dipset Heat Makers type of beat. Like it had that feel in it. And what he used it for, just kind of put it on there, you know what I'm saying? Put the icing on the cake for sure. And I like the video as well. The video was done decent and had some good effects in it, but it told a story. And I think that's important when you trying to present something in the music video, for sure. So salute to that. Salute to the director too.
All right, so your take kind of allowed me to view this from a different lens. So I'm gonna say how I see it. I agree his rapping has improved so much from when I first started listening to Jim growing up. This shit was nostalgic as far as like the Dipset feel. I love New York records that sound like New York that aren't head ass. Yeah. I've always been a fan of that. I've like when they sound New York, but it's not head ass. I'm always here for that. He was doing this shit. This is based all off the rant. Definitely commentary back to what Cam was saying. Because when I watched Cam do that, I thought that shit was crazy. He came out and said all that, but it was based off of Jim having an interview first. So I understand. I don't like seeing these two like this. I don't care if it's always been a thing or it's been a thing for a while. I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing Joel's having to speak on it. These niggas mean so much to me learning about, like, understanding rap for what it is. Like, that should help me get an identity as a kid. I don't give a fuck. The thing that's interesting about this, though, they're all 50 or pushing 50.
Facts.
It's weird for me to tell my kid one thing and look at this and big up what Jim is doing. This takes me back to when me, Verse, and I don't know, you might have been on there. We were live, and the nigga told Verse, don't forget where you came from. And Verse said, nigga, I love you niggas, but I'm in a better place in life. I'm not looking at that shit. Like, what y'all niggas is doing, that's an old me. So, like, this is that same perspective of the nigga trying to tell you, don't forget where you came from. The way you moving, where we from, we don't move like that. I don't give a fuck what business you got going on. Niggas died over the choice that nigga you fucking with. Whatever reason, as me as a grown man have to do, how I feed my family and the decisions and choices that I made, I will deal with that. I don't need you giving me side commentary, knocking what I'm doing. This all originally stemmed from him knocking the choices that Cam has made. Just me and myself, I'm looking at it like, look at you. You pushing 50, you up here throwing up blood and content like that's something to be like parading about. Like I understand it. You're trying to make a point. Like niggas said you couldn't go there. You're showing niggas, but you're 50. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it just looks crazy. Look at him. Like I get it. Grow the fuck up. Just grow up. Like I'm over here doing a sports show with my mans, whatever you want to call it. We getting real fucking sponsorship money. We getting real looks, real views. We one of the top sports shows in the world right now, period. Like we killing ESPN shows, and you're over here telling me to remember I'm a yes,
breaking ground, leading the way for other niggas to get
leading the way,
like
opening the door for other niggas with any type of sense to do this shit to be able to do it too. And you over here telling me I'm a real blood, and this is where I came from. And I get his point of view. I love he's giving us his point of view and story, but from the outside looking in, it looks crazy. Like it just looks crazy from a perspective of not saying like, oh, I understand because that's where we from, and I understand niggas gotta hold it down and all this other shit. Like I just don't. At some point, you gotta like look at the aesthetic of shit and move on with your life. So shout out to both these niggas. I just think it's unfortunate. As far as the video's fire. I love the editing. I love the cuts. I love the fact, even though I knocked it, I love the fact that he went to Compton and did that. I love him standing on 10 toes on what he's saying. I love the beat. I love the cuts. I love the blending. Even, you said he could have blended it better. I get it, but I love when they do that sound because it reminds me of like old school dance hall when the DJ like shut that shit and add in the sound effect and bring that shit back. and they added that they did a statement right here where he said this shit 2-3 times on this part when they cut it off before he went to Compton. They let that shit hit 3 times. Like, that's hip hop. I love that shit. So as far as like from a hip hop perspective, this is like what I love about rap. This is what I love about rap. But as a fan of both these niggas, seeing Jim like this at his age, like, bro, chill. Like, just, I don't like the direction of it. But that's all I got to say about it. Top tier as far as content, but I just don't like for what I'm seeing.
And let me say, too, while Corey is 100% right about, you know, an interaction between me and somebody, you know, who I grew up with that said that, you know, kind of, don't forget where I came from. Listen, if the right or the wrong, however you want to look at it, if the right or the wrong nigga said some shit like that to me, I might have to remind him who the fuck I was. I might have to remind him. I might have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of niggas that was like peers. The nigga that said this was like, I respect him. He was an older nigga that always looked out for me, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So, like, it was a respect thing with that. The right or wrong nigga say something like, trying to act like he didn't know who I was. Like, nigga, come on. You don't forget where I came from, nigga. For real, it's real shit. But, shit. Man, let us know, man, what y'all think of this, man. New Jim Jones. And what y'all think of the beef, too, man, between Jim and Cam as well, man. Like, share, subscribe to the vibes. Leave all of that. Salute to y'all, too, man. We appreciate all of y'all support. We still on our road to 1,000 subscribers, and we almost there. If you're watching this, and we already at 1,000. Yeah, go ahead and give a like 1K. You feel me? Give a comment 1K. We'll holler at y'all later.